Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes, I do have a filter on here, okay? That's why it looks all weird. It's this thing I have on my phone that I didn't know I had on there. I think it's pretty neat. Anyway, I wanted to put out a really quick video because I had to go live about this the other day, and I really didn't want to go live about it. It's not that important. But this is concerning the music policies here on Facebook, okay? This is mostly going to be directed at content creators who are wondering, who may not know. A lot of us just don't know. It's confusing. Why are we getting copyright strikes? Why are we getting copyright notifications? Why are we getting our videos partially muted? Reels, stories, okay? I got 2 copyright notifications on my reels the other day, and they were muted. And I'm like, wait a minute, okay? I wouldn't have used this music in the first place if I didn't think it was legal. I thought Facebook offered it to us to use on their platform only, and it was legal and we wouldn't get in trouble. But here's what I found out. I did find 2 articles yesterday after doing some research, and it's a little bit more complex. It's kind of as I thought it was. So here's the deal, guys. All right. If you have a page, a business page, that is where you will be able to access the Facebook Creator Studio. Within that Creator Studio, there is a sound collection. It's called the Facebook Audio Library, and it is a sound collection. Facebook owns all of that music. It's not very popular music, but it is all copyright free. You can use that in your reels, your stories, your video productions. It is copyright free. You will not get a strike. You will not get muted, okay? But that's where that's at. Now, if you're like myself, I do have a business page, but I also have my personal profile that I changed over to Digital Creator, and that's where I make a lot of my reels from my personal profile. With your personal profile, even in professional mode, you don't have access to the Facebook Creator Studio. You don't have access to that. Therefore, you wouldn't have access to that sound library, the Facebook Audio Library, with the free and clear music. So that is kind of, I don't know. But here's the deal. Here was my question. Besides the Facebook Audio Library, that's where it's not very popular music. It's just kind of backing tracks and whatever what have you that's free to use. You'll never get in trouble for it. You don't have any risk there. But here's what my question was, and I'm sure some of you are confused too. Why on stories, on reels, or whatever, do we have this option to press the little music icon and we've got access to all this top 40 music? Anything current, just about any song we could ever imagine, we have access. Facebook offers it to us to put in our reels, to put in our stories and videos. Why? If we're only going to get in trouble, if we are still at risk of getting a copyright claim or getting muted or even demonetized. And that's what my question was. I was worried because I'm like, wait a minute, I make all these reels and all these things and I'm monetized on my reels. I'm doing the bonus program, and I don't want to find out if I get a bunch of views on some of my reels that I can't even get paid out or whatever. I can't keep being in the bonus program or stay monetized because I used music that didn't belong to me. I was tripped up, y'all. I wanted to know. I was like, why the hell would Facebook even give us the option to access all that popular top 40 music if we are only going to get in trouble, get demonetized, we can't get paid for our creation, whatever, what have you. Now, I know there are things like fair use. I know that if you take a little bit of something and you kind of add value to it, or it's not the main entirety of the creative work, you add to it. There's lots of different rules and laws when it comes to copyright and what we can use and what we can't. So here's what I found out. I will post that article. I'll try to put a link in the comments, or I'll put a link around this video when I post it for you guys if you want to read up on this. Here's what I found out. It is actually legal for us to use the top 40 music that Facebook offers us. Somewhat. Now see, Facebook is still in negotiations with publishers, creators, whatever. They do have some license to let us use that. You know, but here's the thing. We are still, if we use that top 40 music, we are still somewhat at risk. That's why some of us are getting muted. That's why some of us are getting copyright notifications from Facebook. It just depends on the artist, the publisher, whatever. But from what I understood, we are not doing anything illegal. I don't think we are at risk of getting demonetized. I think that we're in the clear. They offer it to us for a reason, because it is okay for us to use that in our projects. Little clippets of that top 40 music. But here's the thing. If you want to be all the way safe, you don't want to ever take a risk on, because I have like almost 200 reels so far that I've made. Every one of them has a clip of top 40 or otherwise some kind of popular copyrighted music, classical, everything. And I've put a background piece of music on almost all my reels. And I've only gotten a copyright claim on 2 of them and gotten them muted. But man, it would suck if they started going through them all and putting claims on there, and I did all that work, and some of them have quite a lot of views, and it would really suck. So this is something you need to think about. Yes, that music is free and clear, and you're not going to get in serious trouble for using it. But Facebook is kind of still in negotiations about that. Okay, the top 40 stuff that's offered to us. If you want to be totally free and clear, not in any risk of getting your project muted or getting any kind of copyright where you might have to take it down, then you need to use the Facebook audio library with the sound collection of those tracks that nobody knows who it is. They're just backing tracks. It's just like the YouTube audio library. YouTube has the same thing, that you will not get in trouble for using that music. You can add it to any of your projects, and it's pretty cool. It's decent. It's something. It's free, and it's something to spice up your projects. So I just thought I would let you guys know that, because it was important to me. I was freaking out. I wanted to know. I was like, oh shit. All of a sudden I'm getting copyright notifications on my reels, and they're muting them. And I'm like, oh shit. I'll slow down here. What have I done wrong? Like, why are you people, why is Facebook offering us this top 40 and the access to this music if we can only get in trouble for it? So yeah, that's what I found out, guys. So I'm going to post a link to the article for you guys to check out, and, always do your own research, read up on it. But that is what I found out. So that gives me a little bit more peace of mind of what I can and can't do. And yeah, I'll probably still make reels with some of the top 40 music, but I also, because I can't access the Facebook audio library from my personal page, and that's where I make most of my reels, because I've turned it to professional mode, and I put out a lot of content. I have most of my following on my personal page, but I do have a business page, and actually I have 2 of them, and I'm going to start operating more from over there too, and try to build more of a following over there, because I can at least access the Facebook Creator Studio from my business page and use their sound collection, where I'll be totally safe. So I just wanted to let you guys know what I found out. Like, share, spread the word. I hope it helps. All right, guys, take care.